Good morning. Welcome to Contemporary Yoga for Modern Living. On behalf of the Bridgeville Public Library, Sussex County Libraries, and Be Well Sussex Initiative, I welcome you to this edition of Gentle Yoga. My name is Bonnie and I represent Ananda Yoga, a presence here in Sussex County. We bring yoga to you, and we've partnered with the libraries to bring you this presentation of Gentle Yoga. You might say, where's the mat today? Well, today we have a chair for a reason. This is a chair yoga practice. I really don't like to call it chair yoga because it's just yoga. Yoga literally means the union of the mind and the body through the breath. And we're going to practice yoga whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, or whether you have a modification such as the use of a chair, okay? So what do you need to begin? Well, a chair that is sturdy. A folding chair is fine. Any chair that you have really will do, but wood or something solid so that it doesn't move around, it's not shaky, it feels stable. And something with a tall back, but it doesn't have to be tall. If you only have a shorter chair, we'll just make do with what we have. But this kind of chair is ideal. All you have to do to begin is have a seat. Find some alignment. So rather than leaning back into the chair, come as far to the edge of the chair where you feel comfortable and stable, but not fully supported by the chair. Look down at your feet, see that they're parallel, and check that the ankles are aligned under the knees and that the knees are aligned with the hips. So we don't want the knees falling together and the feet apart. We want alignment. So there should be a 90-degree angle formed by your legs. Lift and relax your toes and let them touch the earth. The same way we ground sitting on the mat, we want to feel grounded sitting in a chair. The feet are very aware of the earth and rooting down, so they're active. Same thing with your bottom. Even though you're sitting on the chair, you're aware that the chair is on the floor and the floor is on the earth. So we still find that same rooting sensation, reaching down energetically. Because we know down, we know up. Find the crown of your head, a little bit towards the back, and lift up through the crown. And as you root and as you rise, you'll feel your spine align and lengthen. This also helps you find your center. You're drawing up and down, and you're feeling this central space within you and awareness of your center of gravity. Place your hands to rest comfortably on your legs, palms up or palms down, it's up to you. And then close your eyes. Continue to root and rise. Feeling your feet against the earth, your bottom against the chair, reaching down towards the center of the earth, and the rise of the crown, high to the sky. Become aware of whether you feel slouchy and rounded in the back, or if you feel like your spine is dipping and the chest is lifting. Find a movement through your pelvis and hips that feels neutral. There's a neutrality, an effortlessness, a sense of alignment that will grow throughout your yoga practice. We want to feel this sensation of alignment from within. The arrangement of the skeleton and your stability is key. You might even feel as if you're sitting very tall and straight against a wall. But we're not rigid. We're alert, we're at attention, yet at ease. Relax your face, your jaw, soften at the temples. Relax your scalp. Slight tuck of the chin helps to open the cervical spine Those tender vertebrae at the back of the neck, lift up through the crown of the head with a slight tuck of the chin. Feel them come into alignment with no pressure. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and then let them fall down. Allow for the tension to release from your shoulders and let your arms simply hang. We don't have to hold that tension in the shoulders. It's a habit we develop, but we're going to let that go. So here you are, grounding and rooting, rising towards the infinite, at attention, yet at ease. Come into awareness of your mind. Think of it as a block of ice, frozen. Those are our rigid thoughts and beliefs, our attention to things, and belief that they're unchanging. Think of that block of ice as sitting out in the sun, absorbing the sun's energy, exciting those particles and molecules of water, energizing them, feeling them change their state of matter from solid to liquid. Feel that block of ice absorbing and absorbing the sun's energy, and layer by layer by layer, melting. Melting, 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 until your mind is like a puddle on the earth. Relax the mind. Just like water, it flows. Let your mind feel flowy. Just like water, your mind has no defined shape. Let the boundaries soften. Allow the mind to feel open and relaxed, like the sky on a cloudless day. Every now and then, thoughts will come into your mind, just like clouds in the sky. Just let them evaporate or drift away without giving your attention to them, without defining them. Just let them go so that your mind has an opportunity to be relaxed. And then place one hand on your heart and then the other. Pause and become aware of the beat of your heart and the beautiful rhythm, perfectly timed, serving you every day and every moment of your life, magnifying this space and the life force that started this rhythm and will continue throughout your life and journey on this earth. Every day, magnify the heart. Release yourself from living in the head and drop down into the heart space, the center of love and compassion, center of your being. Take some gentle breaths devoted to the heart space, to the organ. Invite vibrant health and well-being, and let it circulate through your body and through your experience. Let the intelligence of your heart be activated. And then release your hands. And so here you are, grounding, rising, alert and at ease, relaxing your mind and opening your heart, creating a climate for the breath and awareness of it. Without manipulating the breath, just tune into it. Sometimes it's easier if you place your hands over your ears and listen. You can hear the sound of the breath from within. And once you've tuned in, you can remove your hands and continue to become aware of the breath. The way that we breathe day after day, month after month, year after year is deeply connected with our life experience. Shallow inhales don't fully energize the body with oxygen. Shallow exhales don't rid the body fully of waste. So begin to take a full, satisfying inhale through the nose. Let it open your body. Draw the breath of life into you. Feel yourself rise taller and expand through your being. Stay tall and let that satisfying exhale, let it all go. The same way you step out into nature and you feel invited to open up and breathe in deeply all of that fresh, natural, clean air. Flare your nostrils. Open up through the sinuses that get clogged this time of year. Open up your throat. Invite the breath to clear the space that gets blocked in your experience. Invite it into your lungs, into your chest, into your back, into your belly, into your hips, through your entire body. And then that full, satisfying exhale is longer and deeper. You're calling every single cell in your body to release, to dump all the waste. You don't need it anymore. Let it all go. Take out the trash, not at the end of the day, but with every breath you take. Let out all of the trash, let go of the past, so that your next full, satisfying inhale is brand new. Every single cell opening up to receive this new breath. And then that full, satisfying exhale lets it all go again, clearing the space. You live because you breathe, and you breathe because you live. Just be this breathing entity that you are. Just be and breathe. Enjoy 2 full, satisfying cycles of breath. And when they're complete, you'll bring your hands to heart center and open your eyes. Pause in awareness and appreciation for the internal climate that you've created within yourself. Bow to the person temporarily dwelling inside of this body. Inhale, presses the feet down, presses the bottom down, and rises up through the fingertips. Exhale, releases the hands to the heart, stay and bow. I'm going to set my chair back just a little bit. Stay in your bow. Stay inwardly gazing. There you go. Inhale rises up through the fingertips, lifting the rib cage, opening the underarms. Exhale, reaches down through the feet, rises through the crown as the hands fall. Full satisfying inhale, looks up, root down through your bottom as you reach up through the tips of the fingers and lift the chest. Exhale is going to round your back and tuck your chin, opening the upper back. Inhale, roots to rise. Open up, lift your gaze. Exhale, gently rounds the back and tucks your chin. One more time, deep breath in, rises up, stay. Exhale, releases your hands. Let them rest on the chair and open your heart. Lift your throat, stay. I'm playing with the position of the chair that I had in a good space before, but I want to improve the visibility at home. There we go. Inhale, rises up. Exhale, round your back, pulls into your belly button and tucks your chin. Release your arms. Deep breath in, rises. Draw the breath of life into your body. Exhale, pulls into the navel, rounds your back, tucks your chin. One more time. Deep breath in, reaches up. Exhale, hands to your heart and bow. Lace your fingers. Take a moment with soft elbows to look at your hands and just stretch through your fingers. Feel for awareness of the tendons and ligaments. Close the palms, reverse the lacing, and gently press them again. Open up the palms, then begin to relax the wrists and the forearms, setting the palms forward. So we're not stiffening here or locking the elbows or forcing the shoulders. We're just inviting a little bit of openness. You might feel some uncomfortable pulling in certain spaces. Don't force it. Just feel it open up for you. Inhale, rises the palms above your head. Exhale, releases the hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, lifts the throat. Drop the head back gently without forcing. Inhale, realigns. Exhale, elbows to the thighs. Let your head drop and draw into your belly button. Stay with a rounded back and an easy lean forward. Let your mind wander down your spine to the lumbar. Give it a chance to open up. And then bring your hands to your knees and give a little lean back. Draw into your belly. Open up between the shoulder blades. Lace your fingers again, pressing them forward. Inhale, roots down through the feet, through the chair. Lifts up. Exhale, releases the hands and rolls gently through the shoulders a few times, releasing any tension. Full satisfying inhale, lifts just one arm. Exhale, finds a gentle lateral bend of the spine. Deep breath in, exchanges the arms. Exhale, gently leans. Less of a bend down and more of an expansion. So if the right arm lifts, you're opening the right side of the body. Avoid forcing the shoulders. There should be an ease to this movement, a fullness of the breath, just awakening the spine, stirring energy in some of these compressed places in the body, and then release it. Inhale, rises, look up, palms meet. Exhale, draw it to your heart and back. Without losing alignment of your knees, just place one hand on the thigh and then one hand behind you. Full satisfying inhale, roots to rise. Exhale, gently turns your heart to the wall beside you. Turn your gaze. If your shoulders have lifted, let them relax. Just pause and feel this nice rotation of the spine. And you can turn your gaze a little further if you like, and feel the rotation through the shoulder and the neck. Come into your body and find an awareness of where you feel this gentle spinal twist. And then your inhale will gently release it. Exhale feels for the realignment of your spine. Check that your knees haven't fallen together. Place one hand on the opposite thigh or knee, other hand behind you. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale, gently rotates the torso. You're still grounding, you're still rooting down through the bottom, and you're rising up through the crown. This keeps your spine tall and long. The rotation is all along the vertebra, never forced, never cranked. Breathing. Do you feel invited to turn your gaze a little further? Go ahead. Feel those pulls in the neck. Your inhale releases center. Exhale realigns. Full satisfying inhale. Celebrate. Look up. Palms join. Exhale. Hands to the heart and back. Give a little lean back and lace your fingers around one shin. Draw your knee into the chest, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Point and flex the foot. Rotate the ankle and reverse it. And then gently place it down. Lift the other knee, lace your fingers around, draw into your belly for support, lean back, and point and flex the foot. Rotate the ankle, reverse it, wiggle those toes, and then place it down. Let your feet come wide, elbows to the thighs for support. Nice deep breath in. Exhale gives a gentle lean forward. Still feeling grounded, still feeling aware of the navel to the spine. Place the hands and just release the weight of your head. Soft forward bend. You might need to back off a little. You're seeking a roundness of the spine, a lifting of the belly, an opening of the space between the vertebra and between the shoulder blades laterally. Inhale, rounds it up. Exhale, feels the realignment. Heel toe your feet back together. Using the earth, you're going to take a deep breath in, pushing down with the feet to rise up. Try not to hold the breath and try not to force the knees to support the weight. You're going to root to rise up. So inhale, pushes down. Exhale, rises up. Turning the chair just for visibility. Standing, mountain pose. The feet are hip width apart. Shoulders over hips over knees. Knees are not locked. Micro bend. Rising up through the top of the head, rooting down through the soles of the feet. As you inhale, rise up. Root down through the feet, look up. Exhale, hands through to the heart. Again, full satisfying inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Deep breath in, roots to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart and back. Placing one hand on the chair for support, but not to lean on the chair. Full satisfying inhale lifts one arm. Exhale finds a gentle side bend. Lifting up through the ribs, easy. Inhale rises up. Exhale gently, brings it back over. One more time. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale, gentle side bend. And then rise up. Turning the chair the other way. We'll do the other side of the body. Mountain pose. Full satisfying inhale brings it over. Stay on the exhale, feel. And then inhale rises. Exhale gently over. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. Rise up and realign. Placing your hands on the back of the chair, begin to walk your feet away. Without leaning on the chair so that it tips, begin to just place the elbows on the back of the chair and draw into the belly versus locking the knees tight. Allow the chest to open up. Allow the back to lengthen. Allow the head to gently float between the arms and stay. Breathe into the back, rising up through the hips. Looking down at your feet, hip width apart, spreading the toes, drawing into the belly. It's breathing and feeling any tension in the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Letting it go. And then walking your hands up, rise up, and come closer to your chair. Using the chair for balance, begin to pedal the feet. So as one heel lifts, the other falls. Try to rise up and away from the earth by rooting down through the balls of your feet. Stretch through your toes. Move through your ankles, your knees, your hips. Rise up through the crown. Feel the calves working, easy through the knees. And then roll through the ankles, pressing them down into the earth. Reverse it. And then the other foot. Massaging the ball of your foot against the earth. Reverse it. Softening one knee, placing it back. Find a gentle lunge. You don't want to feel the foot lose alignment. Both toes are pointing forward, so you can step the back foot forward a little bit. The front knee is over the ankle. Once again, we're not leaning on the chair. We don't want it to tip. It's just helping to keep our balance. Feel the sole of the back foot reaching down into the earth, the opening of the Achilles. Try not to press and tense, but to relax the muscles and tendons that are being stretched. Rise up through the heel, onto the ball of the foot, and then gently stretch through the toes, through the arch, down to the heel. Feel the calf, feel the shin. Rise up, moving through the foot. Let it open gently. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, lets the heel fall. Stay, and let one arm rise up. And then the other. If lifting both arms makes you feel off balance, keep one hand on the chair. Relax through the shoulders and breathe, gazing. Rising up through the tips of the fingers, firming the belly, firming the bottom. And then release one hand and then the other. Inhale, rises up. Exhale, places that foot. Pedal your feet again, moving through the ankles, the shins, pumping that blood through the body. And then soften one knee, step it back, and align your feet. It's not one foot behind the other, they're parallel and hip width apart. Both heels should be down. Soften that front knee, feel the stretch gently radiate up the calf. Spread the toes, feel the earth. Give the muscle a chance to be felt and released. And then rise and fall gently through the ball of the foot. Look back at your foot. Feel how the movement through the ankle, through the toe, has a range of motion. Feel those gentle pulls. The internal experience is what we're feeling for. The Achilles, up the back of the calf, up the shin, and just let the heel fall. Avoid locking the back knee. And then if you like, rise through one hand, or both. Feel your balance challenged and respond by rooting, rising, and drawing into your center. Settle your gaze and breathe. Release one hand and then the other. Rise up and realign. Pedal the feet again. Kick one foot up and hold it in your hand. If this is unavailable for you, simply come to the side of your chair and set one leg. We're going to stretch up the front of the quad, opening up the knee. Let your foot be heavy in your hand. So we're not lifting the leg is dropping. Soften that supporting knee so it's not locking. Ground down into that foot, find your roots and your rise. Instead of forcing the front of the leg to stretch, think about relaxing the front of the thigh, relaxing through the hip, relaxing through the knee and the shin. You can guide the heel closer to the bottom, but not against the will of the body. Let the body invite you and open up to it. And if you like, you can begin to lift the knee. pressing the foot into the hand. Easy. And then release the knee, release the foot, let it touch down, and pedal your feet. Other side, bend the knee, reach back. You might need to kick it into the hand. Holding on gently. Instead of relying on the chair to support your weight, that standing leg is working. Look down at your feet, spread your toes, make a steady, strong, grounded foundation, and rise up through your crown. This will help align your body. The foot you're holding on, you don't have to grip it. Just gently hold it in your hand. Feel that gentle pull in the knee, the front of the thigh. Allow the leg to be heavy. Inner stability of the core is active. The breath is moving, not being held. The focus is gentle. And if you'd like to go deeper, shift your body weight slightly forward and press the foot gently into the hand for the bow. And then carefully release and let the foot float down. Relax your knee and pedal the feet once more. Soften and bend the right knee. Step it back again, maybe a little bit further, and then release the heel at an angle. Warrior stance. Once again, gentle hold on the chair. You want to feel very grounded here. So this back leg is active in the muscles. The front knee is not going past the toe. Breathe and feel. Feel and breathe. You can stay. Or the right leg, which is back, you can inhale and sweep that right arm back. Shoulder height. And you can exhale and let the front arm float up. And you have the chair if you need some stability. Drop through the shoulders, open through the heart space. Draw into your center and breathe. Gazing down the front fingertips or to the wall in front of you. Softening your face to your jaw. And then release that hand, flip that back palm, and gently extend alongside the ear, elongating the whole side of your body. Try to keep your body open. Then as you inhale, release that arm back, relax the shoulder, and maybe tuck it behind you. And if you feel adventurous, take a nice deep breath in and lift that front arm. Reach to the sky. Lift your gaze, maybe. Sun warrior. Release the hand. Inhale the arm up and over. Exhale, lifts the heel, realigns the foot. Push down with the left foot as you bring the right knee up and forward. Inhale, lifts it. Exhale, place it. Pedal it out a couple times if you like. Left leg now. Soften and bend. Left knee. Step it back. A little bit wider. Let it fall at an angle. Soften and bend the front knee. Feel the feet grounded. Feel the balance that the chair is allowing you to just give a little feeling of stability without relying on the chair. We want to come to rely on deep core, muscle, and stability. Strong legs, rising through the crown. You can stay right here. Or you can inhale to lift that left arm. Exhale, gently reaches back. Easy through the shoulder. Inhale lifts the front arm. Exhale extends out through the fingertips. Warrior. You can open your stance. You can ground down deeper. Just make sure that knee doesn't go over the toe and that the shoulders and hips stay in alignment. Gaze is gently down the fingertips. Reaching down through the soles of the feet, moving the breath through the body, and feeling the internal experience. Release the hand, rise that back arm, find the extended ankle. Don't tense anywhere in your body. Instead, seek internal structure of support. Go into your strength. The strength is not in the joints. It's in the muscle. Go into your strength. Be easy through the joints. If you like, release that back arm. Gently wrap it. You can even lift the front arm if you're feeling adventurous. Find the sun roll. Root down, rise up, breathe. At attention, yet at ease. Strong. Release the arm. Take a full, satisfying inhale to windmill that arm over. Exhale, lifts the heel. You're going to push down through the right foot. Rise up through the knee. Exhale, places it, and pedals it out. Beautiful. Now, coming sideways. Find your mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart. Soften and bend the knee and open the hip. Coming into a tree pose. Just like a tree has roots, find your roots. Draw them down into the earth. A tree has a trunk. Your body is strong, tall. A tree has branches. Inhale one arm, exhale both. Or you can keep one hand on the chair. And a tree has leaves. Wiggle those leaves at your fingers. Then slide one foot up the shin, drawing into your core. You can stay with the support of the chair, or you can lift the hand. In the tree, how are you feeling? Do you feel tension climbing into your body? Do you feel stress on this hip? Learn to shift the weight. Draw it into the belly. Firm the bottom. This will take stress off of the hip. Feel for alignment. If you're leaning into that hip, it's going to stress the hip. Bring the shoulders and the hips into alignment. Stay and breathe, gaze, lifting and lowering your foot as much as you like. The tree is not rigid and stiff. It's alive. Be alive. Be a living tree. Reach for the sky. Your inhale joins your palms if both hands are up. Exhale to the heart or one hand. And then step it down. Pedal your feet. You might need to move through your hips. Step your feet wide. Soften the hips, the knees, the shoulders. And just feel this gentle movement. And then step it back together. And we'll do the other side. We begin in the mountain pose. Find your alignment. Find that ease. Find that internal sense of being. Relaxing your mind. Opening your heart. Fullness of breath. Soften and bend one knee. Rotate the hip. So it's the knee that's furthest from the chair. Begin by firming your buttocks. Go into your core deep. Low in the pelvis. Deep in the body. Feel that unification. Does this standing knee have a tendency to lock up? Try to keep it soft. Instead of dumping into the ankle or the shin, rise up through your energy. And then take a deep breath in. Be a tree. Let me see your branches, your leaves. Draw into your core. Feel the stability. If you're not breathing, if you're holding your breath, place one hand down. See if that allows you to free your breath. If your shoulders feel tense from lifting your arms, try to release them. You don't have to rigid or have straight arms. But then, glide one foot. Let it rest on your shin or make a little kickstand. You're pressing the shin into the foot and the foot into the shin. Has any stress come into your experience? Don't stay stressed and tense. Work through it gently. Scan your body. Feel for the tension. Use your belly button back. A lot of times that takes the tension off the hips. Relax your shoulders and breathe and gaze. And you can just be that tree. And then, if both your hands are up, join your palms. Bring them down to your heart. And release that knee. Feet are wide. Soften the knees. Rinse it out. So some tension may have crept into your experience, and that's okay. You want to let it go. Mountain pose. So we're going to come into a chair pose, and we have the support of the chair. Step away from the chair so that you're about arm's length, okay, and the arms are straight. Look down at your feet, spread your toes, and relax your knees. We don't want the knees going over the toes. Stay grounded in the heels and shift the weight back so that the knees are over the ankles. The knees aren't forward over the toes. Place one hand on the belly. Draw deep into these lower abdominal strength that you have here. These lower abs are often atrophied because we don't use them as much. We want to get them strong and active every day. They free up the hips and really support the lower back. So just stay in your supported chair for a moment and shift the weight from the toes back to the heels, but the toes are still landed. Let the knees be free of tension. They shouldn't feel like they're locking up or resisting. Pause in this chair. You're active. Even though you haven't lifted the arms off the chair, you're very active. Become aware of the tilt of your pelvis. Play with it forward and back. If it's too far back, it'll dip your spine and compress. If it's too far under, it'll round you. Draw into your core and find a neutral spine. Glance down at your toes. You should still be able to see them. Now let's play with the upper body. Inhale lifts one arm to float. Exhale lifts the other. What kind of stress has come into your experience? Stay in your body and feel. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face, strong in the core. Inhale pushes the feet down. Stretch the body up. Lift all of your body weight off of the hips up to the sky. Exhale is going to empty the breath, pull into the belly, soften your knees. Find the support of the chair again. You might feel invited to sit a little deeper. Go ahead. Check that the toes haven't splayed, that they're still aligned, that you can still see your toes, but that you're not forcing anything. Relax your shins. You don't have to tense them. Relax them. Draw into the core instead. Try and inhale maybe one arm alongside the ear. You can keep it shoulder height or rise it alongside the ear, maybe the other one. Once again, what's come into your experience? Where are you tensing to support this pose? Let go of the tension, connect with your breath, and draw into your center. Inhale's going to push down, lift everything up. The weight of the torso, everything comes off of the hips, palms meet, hands to the heart. Pedal the feet. Mountain pose. Inhale rises. Exhale, bow to the sun. Beautiful. Coming back to the chair, to a seated position. To sit down, rather than just collapsing into the chair, look at your feet and soften your knees. And instead of dropping down to the chair, draw into your core and soften the knees and gently sit. And once again, instead of sitting all the way back in the chair, find the edge of the chair, your alignment, and that sense of activity and ease. Soften and bend one knee and just place it on top of the other. Let it sit here for just a moment. Hip rotation is individual. If your foot has lost alignment, bring it back in alignment on the floor, still grounding. You might need to hold on to the ankle. Try not to round, but to sit tall. If your rotator doesn't come open quite this much, that's okay. Relax your knee, relax your hip, and avoid letting the ankle twist. Keep it nice and aligned. Point and flex your foot. And massage your foot, your toes. Encourage the circulation in the ankles and the feet, the lower extremities. This is just a gentle hip rotator, and we can take this in layers. You can take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, stay long in the spine and give a little lean forward. This is going to increase the pressure, but don't lose alignment with that bottom leg. So let the hip rotate open. A lot of times we lose this hip rotation as we mature. It doesn't have to be, but be very gentle because the hips can resist, and we're not looking to push against resistance, we're feeling for resistance and softening against it. When you do this a little bit every day, you'll begin to find that you're able to lean forward and round over the back, round over the leg, softening the face, the jaw. And if you like, see if you can lift the foot and cradle it. Find some movement through the hip. Option, hold on to the ankle and just lift the heel out to the side. You don't have to straighten the leg, but sit tall, draw into your core, root down. Maybe you can straighten the leg, that's great. Don't worry if you can't. Give it a little massage through the hamstring. And then soften the knee and gently set it down on the leg, sitting tall. Root down through your bottom, into the earth, rise up through your crown. And then lean back, draw the knee into your chest, point and flex the foot, rotate the ankle again, and then place it down. Let your body realign, push the right foot down, lift the left, cross the ankles. You're on the other foot now. If you did the other one, that's okay. And just stay for a moment. Consider your alignment before you do anything else. Knee is over the ankle. The hip is rotating. Just seeing what it allows at first. Seeing what feels natural. Give a little massage and some love to your foot while you're here. Sometimes we're disconnected from the feet, sensation-wise. Go into your own foot, feel. Encourage the blood flow and the awareness. You can stay right here, not forcing the hip, massaging the knee if you need. Or you can give a little lean forward. Feel that pressure that you're putting on, the extra weight. It's not meant to force anything. It's just meant to encourage it. Encouraging the opening of the hip is a fine line between forcing and encouraging. You've got to feel for that edge of resistance and move beyond it respectfully and honoring the body. Would you like to take the heel, lift the foot? Easy does it. You can stretch it out long. Would you like to take the foot and cradle it, lift it? Some people can put their foot behind their head. Have at it. But do find a little bit of movement through the hip. Feels really good. And then set it back down. Let it open a little more for you. And then you're going to lace your fingers, draw that knee in, lean back, and just rotate the ankle. Reverse it, move it, wiggle the toes, and slide it away. You're going to stretch your legs forward, but bring your feet down. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders so that the fingers are off the chair, but the heels of the hands are on. A little bit of a back bend here. Lift up through your heart space. Lift up through the throat. Open through the collarbones. Expand through the chest. Open through your ribs. Stretch through your belly. Easy does it. You can energize this by pressing down through the heels of your hands to lift your sternum higher. And then gently realign as you inhale. Exhale. Take one arm and cross it over the other. Hug yourself close. See if you can reach your fingers to hook gently on your shoulder blades. Round through your back and tuck your chin. Note which arm is on top. You'll inhale and open the arms. Stretch it out. Exhale, hug it in again. Creep those fingers around. See if you can round into your back and hold on to your shoulder blades. Open up through the shoulders, upper back. Inhale, reaches out. Stay on the exhale. Rotate your wrists. Reverse it. Stretch through the fingers. Flex the hands, palms out. And then down through the wrists. Up and down. And then flip them. Open, up and down. Inhale, rises. Exhale, hands to the heart, bow to the self. Then, draw one knee in again. Draw into the belly. Hold on behind the calf and gently lift the foot up and down. The leg doesn't have to come straight. We're just opening through the hamstring. And then, hold on to the outside of the ankle and see if you can gently drop the knee down. This gives you a nice opening through this area of the hip. It's all about the hips. And then draw it in, hug it in, stretch it out one more time, opening up the hamstring gently, and then placing it down. And then draw the other knee in, hug it in, draw into your core, and then stretch the leg, open up that hamstring, doesn't have to come straight. There's some strength involved here. I feel it, I get it. And then hold on to the foot, let the knee fall, hold on to it gently. You don't force this. And then gently bring it back. Beautiful. Place the feet down. Hands support you on the chair. Feet are wide. Just let the knees move, finding the hip rotators. And then walking the feet back into alignment. Lean back in your chair, feeling the feet grounding, relaxing the shoulders. You can now lean into the tall back of your chair if it's tall enough. And let your eyes drift closed. Stay. Breathe. Find a sense of ease here in your chair. So where you were sitting up tall and grounding deeply, you're now letting all of your body weight fall to the earth. The chair supports your back. The shoulders drop. The belly relaxes. The jaw softens. Turn the palms up. Let the backs of the hands rest on your thighs. Eyelids are heavy. Listen to the sound of your breath. Stay and be. Keeping your eyes closed, just touch your thumb to one fingertip. Make little circles, feel the sensitivity. And then the next fingertip. And then the next. And then the last. Open the palms gently. Little body scan. Feet are heavy against the earth. Soften the feet. Relaxing the ankles, feeling the legs heavy. The knees are soft and relaxed. The thighs are heavy against the chair. The belly is soft and round. The shoulders drop. Torso is soft, the breath is slow and natural. The arms feel heavy. The head feels weightless. The jaw is soft and relaxed. The brow, the temples. Stillness. Listening to the breath. Coming completely to rest. completely at ease in the mind. Being in this moment, allowing it to appreciate naturally. Feeling whole and complete, aligned, in harmony, at home in your body, safe, secure, loved, calm. And just allowing this feeling of being to be sustained for several moments, not looking beyond the now, but staying present and aware of the subtle breath. Yet in the stillness, there's still movement through you. A subtlety of movement. The life force. This is you. This is life inside of this body. Feel the swells, the sparkles, the tingles. The light, perhaps. All of this awareness that you've cultivated turns a light on inside of you. The light of awareness in your mind, in your body. Feel this sense of being. Being at home in the self. If the mind wants to rush off someplace else, bring it home. Back to the body in the now. Into the breath. Stay. Be. Inside the body. Stay. Feel the magnificence of life force that flows through you, and the awareness that is magnified in the stillness, in the quietude, in the ease. Begin to find awareness of your toes and just lift the big toe. And then the second toe. The third and the fourth and the fifth. Lift them, wiggle them, and then one by one let them touch the earth. Lift the heels. Drop them and lift them again. Let them fall back to the earth. Find some movement through your fingers one by one. Allow those tiny impulses. Open and flex the hands, stretching the fingers. Wiggle them. Take a full, satisfying cycle of breath. Allow the head to gently fall forward, but keep the back tall. And just gently let go of any tension in the neck by letting the chin fall towards the chest. And gently roll the ear over one shoulder. And then release its center. Let it roll over the other shoulder. And release its center. And just gently roll it right and left. Nice and easy. The object is not necessarily just to move or how far you're going. It's an internal awareness. If you hear a lot of clicking and popping, try to go a little bit more slowly. Just roll it right and left. You don't have to go all the way back. You're feeling for any tension in the neck so that you can let it go. Each roll should feel a little bit softer, a little bit easier. And then just let the head fall forward. And then rise through your crown, open your eyes. Find the edge of your chair again. Realign, knees over ankles, shoulders over hips. Sitting tall, release your arms. Full, satisfying inhale rises to a V and stay. Lift your gaze, open your heart, and just say the words, thank you. Then inhale, joins your palms. Exhale, releases the shoulders, the hands to your heart, and you bow to the self. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This was Gentle Yoga, Contemporary Yoga for Modern Living at the Bridgeville Public Library. Please like this video, love this video, share it. Tomorrow morning, on Saturday, we have a Gentle Yoga class at 9 a.m. That will be live and be posted for you to watch at your convenience. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.